Minnesota Governor Tim Walz accepted the Democratic Party's nomination for vice president and used the momentum at the party's national convention in Chicago to rally support for November's election.
It's the honor of my life to accept your nomination for Vice President of the United States. We love this country. So thank you to all of you here in Chicago and all of you watching at home tonight. Now, I grew up in Butte, Nebraska, a town of 400 people. I had 24 kids in my high school class, and none of them went to Yale. But you know what? Never underestimate a public school teacher. Never. You know, when I was teaching every year, we'd elect a student body president. And you know what? Those teenagers could teach Donald Trump a hell of a lot about what a leader is. Leaders don't spend all day insulting people and blaming others. Leaders do the work.
Proud of his small-town upbringing as a teacher and a veteran, an emotional Walz issued a rallying cry for the Democrats to start working, telling them to sleep when they're dead. As Walz was celebrating his nomination, Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance questioned his rival's time in the U.S. Army.
Here's the record on Tim Walz, the governor of Minnesota. He dropped out of the military and allowed his unit to go to Iraq without him. And he knew they were going to Iraq. He lied about it, but he knew they were going to Iraq. He claimed to carry a weapon in war, but you ask him, Tim, what war have you ever been in? And the answer is he's never been to a single war. He lied about it. He lied about his rank, and he stood in silence as Nancy Pelosi and a lot of journalists praised him for his service on an imaginary battlefield instead of correcting the record.